Hey, what's going on guys? On this video, I'll be teaching you guys how to make a YouTube banner, I guess. So, yeah, no further ado, let's get straight into the video. First thing you want to do is go on Google and type .font.com or is it .net, whichever one it is. Yeah, it's .font.com. You want to select your font over here, whichever one that looks nice for you. You can go into cartoon, comic, and there's a lot of fonts that you can use that looks nice, but in this video I will be using the one called Bebas or whatever this is called, and it looks really nice in my opinion, so I will be using this. You can use a different one if you want, but I'll be using this. So just so what you want to do to download this is click on this little download, and then it will show you this little zip file, and double click on the zip file, and you can see this Bebas .ttf. Double click on that and then just click on install, which will just get you the font into your little thing. And after you're done with that, what you want to do is open up Photoshop. Yeah, you'll need Photoshop for this, but honestly you can just get one for free. You can get the 7-day free trial and just make the banner and get rid of it, or you can just get one for completely free on YouTube. There's a lot of tutorials on how to do that. That's what I did. I'm not paying like thousands of dollars just for this little thing. So after you open up Photoshop, mine is Photoshop CC 2019, I'm pretty sure. I have no clue which one I'm using, but you can just download any of them. Click on File, press New, and press 1920 by 1080. Just click on whatever you have over here, preset, and over here just name the preset to logo, and then go to width and type 1920 and height to 1080, and then make sure this is on pixels or else it won't work. And then background, you want to make the background color white, and press OK or create, and it will be in Photoshop. And after you're in Photoshop, what you want to do is change the background color. To change that, just over here you can see two colors. It's probably white and black for you. Just click on any of them. Just click on the one on the top, and then select a color that's not black but not too white, just like some kind of gray color. After you're done, just like use the paint bucket tool over right here and just paint the background to gray. Now this will help you a lot while making a logo, because having a white logo is not really nice because you won't be able to see the text. So then after you're done with that, click on your little text tool over here, and then go up here, change the color to white if it's not white already, and then just click anywhere you want on the surface to type your name in. I don't know what happened to mine, but just let me do that one more time. Just type wherever you want, and then type your channel name, or whatever your name has to be. Just click on that and just type your name in. And mine is Pete Arts, and I will be using the Bebas font over here, and my name is Pete Arts, so I'll be doing like this. Now you can have two choices of doing rather two names, so I can split up Pete and Arts. I can split them up and change them into two different colors, or you can just keep it in one full color if you want. That's honestly on your choice, your preference, but I'll be using two colors. So yeah, what you want to do is select, if you're using two colors like me, select one portion of your name, like how you highlight it. Select one portion, go up to the colors place, and then select the color you want. And since I like blue a lot, I'll be using the color blue. And as the second part of my name, I'll be using kind of grayish color because white doesn't really look nice. And yeah, after you're done with that, over here to your right side, you can see your thing called Pete Arts on your layers. Click on Pete Arts and then double click on it, which will bring you up this layer style kind of thing. Press gradient overlay, and over here turn this into overlay, and then over here at gradient just click on it, and then select this default preset, just like this. Select the default one and press OK, and press that on overlay, which will give you this little fading effect on your text. Just mess around with the opacity. I like around 53% because it looks nice that way, and just copy the settings I have over here with the rest of the ones, and you'll have a text that's more or less similar to mine. After you're done with that, you want to go to Inner Glow, and already that just made my text 10 times better. Just copy my settings over here again. You can just mess around with the opacity, see which one you like the most. And I like it on around 78%, so I'll keep it on 78%. And you can just mess around whatever you want. It's all on your preference again. And after you're done with that, you click on bevel, whatever this is. Just copy my settings. I don't want to change this because I like the settings for everything that I do. Just copy down the settings that I have over here and they'll be good to go. And after you're done with that, you press OK. And this is pretty much 50% done for your text already. So what you want to do from here is you can see all these things. You don't want that, so what you do is right click on your logo on your layer style, which will bring you these bunch of stuff. Click on rasterize layer style, which will just get rid of all those and put this in just one little layer. And that's gonna help you starting now. So what you want to do is on your left side, click on this one. If you don't see this one, it's the third one, and it might be something like this. How you change is by just right clicking it, and then you can select whichever one, but I'll be using the one in the middle for now. After you select that one, press Alt, and using your scroll button will be able to zoom you in like this. On your layer, just select every single little alphabet of your name, and then copy and paste it. And copy and paste is Ctrl C and V, easy as that. Do that with every single one of your letter. I'll be fast forwarding this so you don't have to waste time, and this is self-explanatory since it's easy enough to do. Okay, so after you're done copying and paste every single one of them, you don't need the one that you started with, since it's not needed anymore. Just get rid of it, Control Delete it, and yeah, that just leaves you with this. And now change the name to like every alphabet, since the first one, layer 1, was P for me. I'll just change it. And to change the name, over here at layer 2, just double click it and you can just change your name like this. And I'll be doing that for every single one of mine. And this will help you to figure out which one's which one. And yeah, you don't have to do this, but it's gonna help you out. So then after you're done with that, what you wanna do is go on P and click on P and then Control T, which will bring you this little thing up. You can change your size, and for you, for some reason, if you're just doing this when you're trying to change the size, just press Shift while doing it. That will fix it for you. It depends on which Photoshop you're using, I'm pretty sure. So then if you're using my Photoshop, which is, I'm pretty sure it's Photoshop CC 2019, you don't need to press Shift. But if it's something like the older versions, you'll need to press Shift to make it like make it look like mine, or else it will be like this. So then see which one works and then just use that one, and then just make one text a little bit bigger than the other ones, and just like make it go over the other one like this. Just move it around. I think I can just keep the E on its own place. Actually, maybe I'll change it. Yeah, move it like that, and T, I'll make it bigger actually, and then I'll put this on top of E. So then it's overwriting the E, and I like that look a lot. And I can go to my last E and then just do the exact same thing like that. And that's my Pete, and I do the exact same thing with my arts. I'll make my art a little bit bigger than the other ones. And I'll put this on the very top, since I know it just overwrites the E and it looks nice that way, I think. Yeah, and then I'll go to my R, like that. Do the exact same thing with all of mine. And then this is up to your personal preference again. You can do whatever size you want. You can make one hella huge and the other one hella small if you want, but like, I like mine. I like it like this, so I'll just keep it like that. After you're done with that, your logo looks pretty nice at this point. And what you want to do is, since they're all individuals, you want to add them up. What you do is, you go on A, you select the one, whichever one's at the very top, and you press Shift, and you select the one on the very bottom. Don't select the background, because that's just gonna mess you up. And it will show you, like, it will highlight all of them, and then just right click it, and then merge layers, which will make them into one whole layer. And just move it around by pressing Control T. And these little purple lines indicates the center. So then if it's like a little cross, it will mean you're in the center of the thing, which will help you a lot. And what you do now is you want to make it so it kind of looks 3D. You don't have to do this. This is another personal preference. So then yeah, depends on whatever you want to do. So you press Control Z, and then you press the arrow keys, the one that forces upward and the one that faces to the left. You press those arrow keys every time, which will do that and give you that 3D little effect. And what you do after you're done with this, keep the one on the very top. Don't select it. Select the one that's right under the very top, and then select the one on the very bottom, and then merge those layers again. And then go to double click it, and then go to gradient overlay, and then just kind of make it darker than the other ones. Like just make it darker so you know it gives that little cool effect. And then after you're done with that, right click it and rasterize layer style. And after you're done with that, just press Control U on your keyboard, which will bring you this hue saturation thing. Down the lightness, just lower the lightness a little bit, so then it's darker than the ones on the very top. Just lower the lightness, don't change anything else. And yeah, that's pretty much it for your logo. And oh whoops, I forgot about this. You want to merge these two layers one more time, so then it's one full layer now. Now that is your logo, which I think looks pretty fantastic in my opinion. And you can honestly make this look even better by doing something like this. So like the little, whatever this tool is, rectangular mark tool on the second one. Make like a little rectangle. Don't make it too thick. If your text is thick, you can make it thick, but since mine is thin, I'll make mine thin as well. After doing that, select that much, like how I did. Make a new layer, layer 1, and use the paint bucket tool and change the color to white. And then select that. And yeah, that will make your thing turn white. So then after you're done doing that, if you don't know how to get out from that from this kind of position, like you're like this and you can't kind of get rid of those jiggly lines, just click this little magic wand tool and then just click the outside of the box, and yeah, that should be gone. And with this layer 1, you want to press Control T and then go over your text like that, like how I did with mine, and then Control J, which will make you a copy of it. Just go over it one more time. Just go over your whole text like this, doing the same process again and again. Do that again and again. And when you reach a certain extent, you want to stop. And what you do now is the new 4 layers that you made, you want to merge those layers one more time, and it will be one full layer now. With that, what you want to do is right click on it, you make a create clipping mask, which will make it so it's over the text that you just made. After you're done with that, change it to overlay, which will give you that cool little effect. I mean, you don't have to have this, but I like to do it with my logos, so then I just keep it like that, and which will be done with your logo. And on the second video, the part 2 of this will be setting up in your banner, how to make your banner. This is only your logo, and in the second video I'll be teaching you how to make a banner.